and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
It said these punk ass men, so-called men over here, gonna be afraid, man. A lot of you men in America, man, when you see hands rolling down the street, you seeing people getting obliterated over here, man, getting wasted by the wayside, you gonna turn into a whole woman, man. A lot of you niggas are already women, man. A bunch of goddamn bull daggers, man.
You're gonna see the Medea come out of them.
Oh yeah, you gonna see, oh yeah. Especially with the Most High got planned, you gonna really see the hoe come out of a lot of these goddamn so-called men over here. I don't give a damn what race you is, man.
Right.
Most High gonna break you down, boy. You all tough, hard ass, got third water, hard head across your fucking forehead, tit rock, man. You gonna turn into a bitch in that day, man. They gonna take Big Mama to the front yard and just blow her brains out, man. What you gonna do? You niggas gonna break down right? My mama, they killed my mama. You just gonna crack. Niggas just gonna crack behind their mama, man. Or your boo. Or your boo, man.
Or they dog.
Oh yeah, the dog too, man. Niggas, man. Hey, man. The king of terror is finna do his thing, man. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 19, verse 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved out of his presence,
Right.
and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it.
Right.
I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
Right. Hey, man. That's plain, man. The Egyptians today are who?
You Americans.
The Americans, man. You the new Egyptians, man. Has not the Most High said in the book of Romans, in the 9th chapter, he compares the so-called white man today as the new Pharaoh?
Your Revelation.
How he gonna harden his heart as Pharaoh of old? So you people, man. You the new Egyptians, man. You live like them. You take up the customs like them. Hey, this go on a regular day. You'll see a nigga with a Egyptian piece on his neck, man. Look at polite the mother clown.
Yeah.
You see a nigga with a black t-shirt on with Pharaoh face on it, man.
Yeah.
Show you, man. You people are living in customs of those people, man. But go ahead, huh?
And to show you that the Bible is true. The Bible speaks truth, man.
Right. We just publishing it, man. We just a mouthpiece of the Lord, man. It ain't about us, man. We ain't shit. It's about the Most High. It's about Yahweh Shai, man. We doing His will, man. It's like Yahweh Shai gave us examples of. He didn't take credit for nothing. He didn't take credit for nothing that He done. He said it's all through the will of Yahweh, man. It's about them two at the end of the day.
And they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
City against city, kingdom against kingdom. It's gonna get so real out here. It's gonna be a clash war, man. Has not Donald Trump? You watch some of those speeches, debates. He always talk about the different classes, man. The middle class, the higher class. But guess what? These elites about to knock all that shit down, man. It's only gonna be one class,
Right.
and that's them. The rest of you people are gonna be you're gonna be at the bottom, man. You're gonna be at the bottom. You tell you have a nigga today in America. He always talking about, oh, I'm middle class. I'm high class. I'm high class, whatever that shit is, man. Well, you know, all that's gonna be broken down, man.
Man, a lot of you niggas really act like monkeys, man. Like monkeys. Like,
Yeah.
Just look at them.
Yeah, they're a bunch of shitheads, man. A bunch of fucking shitheads, man.
Just like it.
Go ahead, man.
Anyway, verse 3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to their idols and to the charmers.
Hey, you gonna seek to Buddha. You gonna seek to what is this? Amon Ra and Caesar Borgia and your money and wherever else goddamn idol you got, man. And they say charmer too, right?
Yep.
You gonna go to the Miss Cleos and the tarot readers and shit. It ain't gonna help you, man. It ain't gonna be able to help you, man. Go ahead, huh?
It say, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards.
And to the witches, man. You gonna go to them and they ain't gonna be able to help you. But they ain't gonna be able to help their motherfucking selves, man. Most I say, I suffer not a wish to live, man. So he gonna be putting witches to death in that day, man. All you old drug dealing, kilo swinging ass niggas, man, you gonna be put to death, man. And righteously so. Hey, there's a scripture, I don't know if you probably know where it's in Ezekiel. They tell you how these people, they're gonna try to get high in that day, man. And get away from that, they're gonna try to get away from that, seeing the reality of the things that's set before them in the time of calamity. They ain't gonna be able to get high. This is in Ezekiel though. I don't know if it's in Ezekiel 13, somewhere up in there.
It almost sounds like he gonna pull that veil off.
Yeah, he gonna cut the veil off, all that shit. The effect that you would get from the girl, he gonna turn all that shit off, man.
Yeah, they're gonna have to face reality.
Right.
Something like that. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, it's in Ezekiel.
Finish up Second Ezra.
I forgot how it worded though. Go ahead.
Second Ezra 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword.
Right, your neighbor, your uncle, your cousin, they ain't gonna have pity on you that day, man. It's gonna be what we've been taught in school, the survival of the fittest, man.
And a lot of you Americans, you're not fit. You're not even mentally fit.
For the things are good, man.
The scriptures say wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of that time. That's getting mentally prepared. That's getting mentally fit.
And we already doing it, man. We putting on the armor of the Lord right now, man. We putting our shields and bucklers on right now, man. For that great evil day, man. That we may make it through that, man. Through the power of Yahweh Shai, man. A lot of you people, you running around here naked, man. Bucket naked. Bucket ass naked, man. And you gonna get taken. You gonna get straight up taken, man. Go ahead.
It say, and shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
For the lack of bread, man. For the lack of bread, that's what's gonna come down to out here, man. Bread and water, man. Bread and water, man. I might shut it down in the next 5 minutes. This is what's gonna come down to. Bread and water, that's gonna be the new gold, man. In that day, that's gonna be the new currency, like I said. Bullets, bread and water, man. Because a lot of that shit ain't gonna last that long, man. Just a family alone may eat up a whole week full of food in no time, especially in that day. This brother here can give you an example when they had a hurricane down here, man. These niggas out in the yard barbecuing, all types of shit, man.
Right, that was
good start.
well, the hurricane that came after Katrina, I believe it was Hurricane Rita.
Yeah, that was Rita.
And so when it came, everybody was afraid, and people just started. Normally, they wouldn't even leave their house during a hurricane because in Houston, hurricanes it's a normal occurrence, and it's never really that big of a deal. We're a bayou city, so if it flood here within 2 or 3 hours, the streets are clear again. But people they've had those images of what happened in New Orleans with Katrina in their mind. So when the hurricane got close, they started opening the evacuation routes. Masses of people started fleeing. And for the people that didn't flee, like myself, I always kept like extra charcoal, wood and stuff like that, because I used to like to grill, throw meat on the pit or whatever. Have extra water at the house or whatever. So basically, what you soon found out is the people that didn't leave everything was shut down. There wasn't no grocery stores. It wasn't even a corner store. It wasn't no electricity. So whatever gas you had in your car, that was it. You couldn't really even move around. There was trees down everywhere.
Cars everywhere too.
Right. So yeah, flooded our cars, all kind of stuff, man. Animals everywhere. And day one, it was okay. They went and barbecued everything in their refrigerator. You know, day two, if the neighbors didn't have nothing, they shared.
Right.
Day three, now keep in mind, in my neighborhood where I was at, we went 14 days, no electricity. So all of a sudden, the people that didn't speak to you because you got a beard and they think you're a Muslim, now they nice now. They send their daughter to your house.
Right.
Excuse me, because they don't have no water.
Right.
They don't have nothing to cook with. They don't have. So I was nice. I said, here you go, here you go. They didn't even give the water bottles back, man. And they went right back to not speaking again. So when the Most High say, that's it, my elector seal, what you think my attitude gonna be like in that day?
They don't be passing on no water.
Cold-ass spirit, man. That's what brothers want to start getting into, man. Being in a cold-ass like spirit.
But the thing is, you don't even, I can say that, but I don't really know what, Most High willing, I'm even still walking the earth in that day when the Most High decided to place judgment on the earth.
What the hell bring out Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movie Conan? He said, you said something about your enemies, say, kill your enemies and hit the spoils of the women, something like that. Right. And that's all you gotta be that day, man. You gonna be in the Conan-like state, man. You don't give a fuck about no pretty bitch in that day.
It's gonna be survival. You're gonna be worried about you, and your own. And anybody that may have a like mind or a like spirit, you'll link up with them, but only to a certain extent. Because one of the things about this truth is building us up to be soldiers, men to be able to walk on your own 2 feet. Yahweh Shah told the disciples, you don't need nothing while I'm with you. But now that I'm gonna leave you, now you have to, if you have a purse, get your purse. If you have a script, get your script. If you have a sword, get your sword. Because now you got to deal with these things on your own. And he told that to the disciples, and we know that their fate, they all were put to death, man. They all were put to death. So I can't say what I'm be doing, because when I read the scriptures say I might end up being like John the Baptist. Some wicked woman might decide to have my head on the platter in that day. But the Lord said, be thou faithful unto death.
Right. You might be like John the Revelator. It might put you fucking Guantanamo Bay some goddamn. We don't know.
Be thou faithful unto death. Most High might preserve you. You know, Elijah, he had a raven feeding Elijah. He was getting water from a brook. Just be thou faithful unto death, whatever the Most High put on you. Some brothers might end up having to trying to fight for their life, man. Protect their family life. You don't know what your life's gonna be. Just be humble and pray that the Most High be with you on that day.
Be ready to deal with whatever comes to you, man.
The Most High with you, you'll be ready. You'll be ready. But you gotta believe the Most High be with you. How do you know the Most High gonna be with you? Man, like in the book of 1 John say, because he give us whatsoever we ask, because we do those things that are pleasing in his sight, which is keep the commandments, keeping the royal law, loving thy brother.
It's another beautiful one about that woman. Remember, it's kind of vague on mine. Remember, the apostle asked him, like, basically, why you dealt with that woman? It basically was down to the woman's fate, remember? It was a fate.
John 4?
Yeah, I believe that is it.
Okay.
Remember, it was like, why you dealt with her? It's like, basically it was because of the woman's fate. It was the reason why Yahweh Shah dealt with her, man.
That's why we deal with any women, man, which is very few. Because this is a fate thing.
That's right.
And how do you know a person's fate? By their works, by their actions, how they interact with people, how they deal with situations when they're under pressure.
How they deal with brothers. Hey man, you know if a guy's serious, man, a guy on time, Guys, sincerely listening. God's a man.